All right, two early bowl games on Monday. One of them kicks off at 11 a.m. Eastern, so let's get right into it. Number one, the Myrtle Beach Bowl. This is the 11 a.m. Eastern kickoff from Conway, South Carolina, a true home game for Coastal Carolina. However, it is UTSA that is all the way out to an 11.5 point favorite. That is because Coastal Carolina has 29, yes, 29 players in the transfer portal, easily more than any other team this bowl season, and 11 of those 29 players are starters. The Chanticleers will also be down to their third string quarterback Tad Hudson. He has never taken a snap at the college level. Recently, at a press conference, Coastal head coach Tim Beck joked with reporters that he'd be taking them out for tryouts. So, not a good situation at all for Coastal Monday morning. But I don't want to be playing UTSA at the current number. We've already missed the best of the number. Let's look at team totals then. I wouldn't want to play Coastal under 21.5 because UTSA's defense is pretty bad. Allowed over 6 yards per play in the month of November, in fact. But I would play UTSA over its team total of 34.5. The Roadrunners, led by quarterback Owen McCown, should be pretty close to full strength on offense. They come in having scored 38 or more points in 5 of the last 6 games. Regardless if they wind up covering the spread or not, expect the favorite to put up plenty of points this morning in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Number two, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. That is in Boise, Northern Illinois, Fresno State, 2:30 Eastern kickoff. So we'll have 2 bowl games in the books before the Monday Night Football game kicks off. Stay tuned for a couple looks that I have on Saints Packers. But first, let's talk about Northern Illinois, Fresno State. Lowest total of the entire bowl season, currently sitting at 40 per the WagerTalk.com live odds screen. The reason for this low total is that both teams have lost their starting quarterback to the transfer portal. I do not think Fresno State, who will be saying goodbye to current interim head coach Tim Skipper after this game, will be able to do much offensively in this game. The Bulldogs averaged just 271 yards over their last 4 games. I did sneak in a 5% winner on them during that stretch over Colorado State. Nevertheless, here they're going against an NIU defense, number 5 in the country in total yards allowed, stout against the run, top 20 against the pass. But I don't expect the Huskies to score very many points either. Not without Ethan Hampton and the top wide receiver, both out of action. Now, unlike Fresno, Northern Illinois' backup quarterback, Josh Holst, does have some experience. He played a game that Hampton missed earlier this year, but it's not enough experience to convince me to have any real faith in the Huskies' offense. The Huskies scored 20 points or fewer in half their games this season, so under is how I would look on the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Now to Saints Packers. Packers big favorites, obviously biggest they've ever been under Matt LaFleur, in fact. So if we believe the Packers are going to win big here, and a 14-point spread certainly indicates they might, then it stands to reason the Pack may be in a position to run the ball a lot late. Therefore, I like running back Josh Jacobs over 19.5 rush attempts for the game. Not a number Jacobs necessarily goes over regularly, but he has had 20 or more carries in 3 of the Packers' last 5 wins. He had 26 last week in a 30-13 win at Seattle. The Saints defense is bad against the run, bottom 4 in EPA per rush attempt allowed. So look for Jacobs to get a lot of carries tonight. Remember, we don't care how many yards that Jacobs goes for, just that he's getting those carries. I really don't have a good feel on either side or total in Saints Packers, to be honest with you. So let's go with a long shot bet instead. The Packers to score a defensive touchdown is plus 600 right now at FanDuel. I think this is worth a shot. Green Bay has forced the 4th most turnovers in the league this season with 26, including 14 interceptions. They're facing Spencer Rattler, who we know is turnover prone. Not only has Rattler tossed 2 picks in his limited time as a starter for the Saints, but way back in week 6, he fumbled the ball against the Bucs, and that was returned for a touchdown. You would have to go all the way back to week 3 to find the only time Green Bay scored a defensive touchdown this season. Could be due, maybe. I think Green Bay to score a defensive touchdown is worth a shot at 6-1 odds. All right. Number 5, how about a little bonus for you as I hit the Hawaii Bowl? This takes place Tuesday, Christmas Eve, 8 p.m. Eastern. South Florida versus San Jose State. It is the latter that is out to a 3 or 3.5 point favorite, depending on your book. But make sure to monitor the status of South Florida quarterback Byron Brown, who could be coming back. Brown has not played since September 28th. If he does end up playing here, this line will definitely move quickly in USF's direction. Meanwhile, we do know one confirmed key absence on the San Jose State side, and it is wide receiver Nick Nash, who, in my opinion, should be the Blitnikoff Award winner. That is a major, major loss for the Spartans. So my view right now on Monday, go ahead, just bet USF. I don't see this number getting past 3.5 anyway. That is the Power 5 for Monday. Smash that like button if you like what you heard. Comment down below with any thoughts you may have, or let us know how you'll be betting these games. Obviously, it was another tough weekend for yours truly. A 12-4 run is now 14-10. Not good. Working hard, always working hard every day, whether the plays win or lose. I can promise you I'll have something big for $5 Tuesday at wagertalk.com. Until then, just head over to wt.buzz/BP for all of my selections. That's going to do it for for Monday's show. Pardon me. Make sure you subscribe to the WagerTalk YouTube page. Until next time, let's catch some tickets.